The world is in a crisis. This coronavirus is unbelievable. But no matter how much damage this coronavirus does around the globe, let me be clear. Coronavirus can't erase your success. No way. That's clear. I can promise you this virus won't be the last obstacle that you face. But it can help you prepare for the next one. That's what life is all about, is overcoming obstacles. You see, throughout the whole life you will see obstacles being thrown in front of you like that. No matter how successful you are, life will throw obstacles in your path. But if you have a very clear vision of exactly what you want to do and who do you want to be, you can go and find a way around all of those obstacles. Because I had a very clear vision, I was able to find a way around. You see, the reason why I'm talking about the vision is because one time I gave a graduation speech. I remember it very clearly. The next day, I was celebrating with the students, and I was asking them, I said, what do you want to do now? You have this degree, what do you want to do with this degree? And they said to me, well, if I'm lucky, I maybe get a job. And they were all over the place with what they said. So I'm concerned that young people today don't have a clear vision. And that's a real problem, because you see, in America, we did a poll, and 70% of the people were not happy with their job, what they were doing during the day. That is a terrible statistic. I don't want you to be part of that statistic. This is why it is so important to have a vision. If you know your vision, your working will be fun. You see, when you have a vision, then it's not a grind anymore to go towards your vision and the work that you're doing. And this is why people ask me all the time, I said, Arnold, we saw you in Pumping Iron, and we saw you smiling all the time and being happy. And the other guys all had kind of serious faces and looked very intense. And I said to them, that was because I was happy to work out. I smiled because I was looking forward to every 500-pound squat, every 700-pound deadlift, every crunch, every chin-up, every curl, every squat, everything. Because every rep brought me closer to my vision. Every weight that I lifted brought me one step closer to that vision of becoming the Mr. Universe, the greatest bodybuilder of all time. If you only remember one thing today, it is you must have a very clear vision. You must develop that very clear vision. Ask yourself, who do you want to be? Not what, but who. You see, a disaster can change what you are. It can steal jobs and force you inside. But it is who you are that rises in the face of adversity. And Marcus Aurelius, who was the great emperor in the Gladiator movie, who was one of the greatest minds among the Roman emperors, he said, what stands in the way becomes the way. And what does that mean? That means that a life will be always about obstacles in front of you. And it is the way to overcome those obstacles. There's nothing unusual. That's the way it is. So when you know your vision, every setback, every stepping stone, every struggle, all resistance builds your inner strength, builds your character, makes you strong as a person. You see, your mind is no different than your body. I mean, I could be doing curls like this with no weights all day long, nothing will happen to my arm. But as soon as I put a weight into my hand and there is a resistance, now the bicep will respond and it will grow. It will get bigger, it will pump up, and the arms will get stronger. The same is true with the mind. Embrace the climb towards your vision, and not just the self that you can take at the top, because the climb is what makes you grow and build who you want to be. You can ask any mountain climber that has climbed Mount Everest. They would tell you that it was the climb up to the top, to the peak. It was the learning experience. It was the thing that they will remember. Not just standing up there on top of the peak and doing the selfie, take the photograph. It's the climb. And think back over the last 4 years. I mean, the struggle that you went through to get this degree now. The all-nighters before the test. The essays that required 2 pots of coffee. The study groups that you put together. And you came together to study together and struggle together. Those are the things that you will remember. Not just this degree. You are celebrating the journey today, not just a piece of paper. This is nothing, only we all have this piece of papers. But I mean, let's be honest, this celebration, by the way, is not the end. Yes, it is the end of this particular chapter, but it is the beginning of the next climb. It is time to celebrate now, be in the moment, enjoy it, go all out. Yes, of course, But tomorrow, when this is all over, it is time to start developing your vision, and it's time to start climbing towards that vision. Hasta la vista.